it's Zena, Warthog Princess. Welcome to another review and comparison video. This one will be Vera Bradley extra large backpacks. What we're looking at specifically is a request from Alexandria, who wanted to see the essential large backpack. So I grabbed two of those. I grabbed a cotton one and a lighten up one. And then also from Asha, who wanted to see the extra large ReActive backpack in a loaded fashion. Now we've done a loaded video, which I'll link right here, that shows it stuffed with a soft load to give the shape. But this time we're looking at a weighted load, like an actual school load. And since we're doing that for this, I thought it would be perfect to tie it in with the other so that we can look at all of them with a potential school load. Because even though I'm not in school, I still have all my books because, you know, never stop learning. All right, so let's look first at the essential large backpack. This is a factory style backpack. It is the essential line. So their backpacks, the medium would be essential, and then going up they have the large, going down they have the compact essential. So this is the bigger of them. Let's look at the cotton one first. This is Mimosa Medallion. Yeah, so it's cotton. It's durable, but it is not water resistant at all. You can Scotch guard your cotton, which would help with staining as well as water resistance, but that's something you'll have to do aftermarket, and that's okay. But let's look at the pockets. So we have a big zipper on the front. It is a nylon lining. It's a nice light, bright, like lilac in there. Here's your organizational pocket, so you can put 4 pen slots, big slip, and a clear ID window. But this pocket does have a little bit of depth to it as well. I'd say a good ½ inch or more. Yeah, maybe 3/4 of a full inch. It's a pretty big pocket actually. Then your next pocket is this little one up top. So this one is kind of small, but it is, you know, about the space between that and the next pocket. And it is, again, nylon lined. So that would be maybe where you put your phone or your keys or small items, maybe your little wallet if you're using like a zip ID or something. We'll see in a minute when we pack it. It's got cargo slots on the side. So of course, all these backpacks, you can take water bottles. There's your Chuggy 12 ounce. You could use the bigger one. Oops. Here's your Vera Bradley, full size, so 16, 17 ounce, and it fits nicely. So all of these accommodate the water bottles, no problem, on both sides. Or you can, like sometimes if I'm going to be in close control of my backpack, I might put my all-in-one wristlet there because it's quick access, but yet I don't have to have it on me separately. So this is some things that I do, not in school now, but anyway, traveling I do the same thing. It has a padded top handle. I do like to have my luggage tags as well. So these all have luggage tags except that XL. I don't have one to match that yet. This one, the factory side do not have trolley sleeves. So if for some reason you're having some kind of rolling luggage in school, which I doubt, if that's a factor for you, then maybe not a travel bag. The straps are fairly ergonomic. I mean, they're not the full up sway, but they do have some good space to them. Since we're going to try this on with a load, I'm going to go ahead and put a Zena size. All right. Now, so you have those smaller pockets, and you have the main compartment. It's a fairly simple backpack, but it is pretty good capacity. And look at the thickness of that right there. That's a lot of space. And inside, you also have 2 slip pockets on the front part of it, as well as a privacy pocket on the back. So that's the essential large backpack. This one here in Lighten Up Resort Medallion is the exact same configuration, and then your tag. So it's exactly the same. But let's load up the cotton one. Okay. So I grabbed some things that might be part of a normal school load. So let's just kind of put things in big to small. I grabbed a zip ID and lanyard. This is a deluxe zip ID. So, like, no kidding, I would have my student ID, my license, whatever I need, some cash, some coins, and I could put that around my neck, or I can put it in there and I can have my keys on there as well. There is no key, loop, or hook anywhere on or in this bag. So I've got a little notebook, maybe you need to write down assignments. There's Harry Potter, Home to Hogwarts. I've got a pencil pouch. This is Parisian Paisley. It's a Lighten Up, and it's you can put it in your binder as well, which obviously it's not. I grabbed a small binder. This one's Vera Bradley as well, Lilac Tapestry. And then inside, there's another pencil pouch. So obviously I don't need to. That one has some stuff in it for spacing. This one is just giving some depth to the binder. These older binders, which I like better, were plastic and had dividers. The newer ones are cardboard and have nothing. So yeah, so we have that. I grabbed a clipboard folio and kaleidoscope rosettes so that I have a notepad. Granted, I'd have to poke holes, but whatever. So I have that. I have a binder. It's just a binder that I had, women in military, yeah, some stuff I was doing. And then I have 3 textbooks, because I don't know what you're doing in school, but 3 is a reasonable number, and they're big ones. Biology and biology, 2 different editions from my college, which 25 years ago. And then I have an anatomy book, always good, because I was pre-med, so these are some of my books. All right, so I always put the binder in first. Let's see what we got. Well, we don't need a scent strip. So, let's put a binder. I can already tell capacity-wise, we're gonna be a little tight. So, binders, I usually put opposite. So you have, fat ends opposite. If you don't know that already, then there's a good technique for you. Clip folio, we'll just put that next. And I'm gonna put that on the back wall because I don't want that clipboard scratching up my binder or anything. So I'll put that there. And then we have textbooks. So let's put 1, 2, and like I said, these are big, so these are gonna be heavy. And I think they will fit, actually. 3 textbooks. And they fit easily, so I'm not even stressing the bag. And that closes nicely, so that's good. Now, let me set this aside for a second. Okay, so I have a few other things. I have a phone, a wallet or a zip ID, a notebook, and a pencil thing. So I'm gonna put this in the office compartment there, because that makes sense to me. And it fits nicely. I'm also going to put my notebook in that same pocket. I'll show you when we get this up there in a sec. I think I'm going to put my phone in this upper zipper, the small one. Maybe. Yeah, it fits. And there, that leaves the front pocket for my zip ID. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good, legitimate, fair load. Okay, it is full, and it's heavy, but let me move this chair. Okay, so what I did was in this pocket, I put sorry, you can't see, the pencil pouch and the notebook there. I just laid them down. You could, of course, stand it up, but I think it's just more stable or whatever there. You could put your pens and other things. You have room here to do that. It's not stuffed. And then here, I just put that zip ID and lanyard in that pocket. So there, and then the phone is in this upper pocket here for quick access. Again, if I'm in close control of my bag and it's not going to be tipping over, I could just put my phone in the slip on the side. If I'm not using it for my all-in-one wristlet or a water bottle or something, an umbrella, depends on where you're at. Okay, so now we have this all together. Let's put it on and see how it holds up. Actually, it's very comfortable. So it is heavy, but it's balanced. The straps are plenty padded. That's actually pretty comfortable. I could wear that for the day of school, no problem, even in my old and unfit stage. so there you go. And that load will be the same in the Lighten Up as it is in the cotton. It'll just have a slightly different feel because it's a different material. So overall, I think that the Lighten Up is slightly cooler than the cotton. The cotton's gonna help you, you're gonna sweat, it's gonna absorb, but the Lighten Up tends to let a little bit more air in and doesn't absorb the moisture as quickly. It is not water repellent. It does have a little bit of water resistance. Again, you can Scotch guard that as well, but some options. So now that we have that all loaded, let's switch over to the ReActive Extra Large and see how everything fits. So in this bag, we have a small upper pocket, same as on that one. Very, very similar. Let me just pull that tag out because it's going to get caught in the zipper. Nice interior. This one has a key thing on the outside. May or may not use that. Did not account for a laptop. A laptop would still fit in this bag. let me just talk about that real quick, because, oh my God. So we did not put one in here, but it does have a compartment. And I totally missed it, and they're just going over it. So let's put, hang on. Let's put my iPad cover, which is a 12.9. We'll put that in there. So you have space. It's not gonna add a huge amount more weight, so, but just for space and whatever, we have that. Okay, now back to where we were. So this bag has your pockets on the side, same, all the same considerations. You have 3 main pockets, if you will, 3 main pockets. And they are tapered big to small, back to front. So some of your things will not fit in this front pocket because it's narrower. There's a zipper. The front pocket is a single zipper, and it does open up nicely. This is, again, your organization pocket. So let's go pocket for pocket if we can. So organization, I'll put that notebook here in this big slip. I'll lay it down again. And then I'll put the pencil pouch in front. Okay, and because of what I was talking about, width-wise, this doesn't really fit. So if I stand it up, it fits better. So I have that there, and the notebook is in the slip behind. So we got that. Pocket for pocket, we'll leave that alone. Actually, this one doesn't have another front pocket. So we'll put the zip ID in there too. So we'll put that, I'm just gonna put it in the pocket in front of that pencil pouch. It'll be fine there. Okay. Pocket for pocket, the phone can go in the small pocket. Phone to phone. Okay. Next pocket. This one's bigger. Now for me, when I was in school, I liked to put if I had 2 compartments, I put the binders in one and the books in the other. It doesn't really matter. It's all personal preference. It probably would make more sense not to do it that way because you want the weight of the bag closer to you on the body for better balance. I did it the other way, but whatever, it's all gonna go. This one does have a mesh pocket here. We're not gonna put anything in that because we don't really need to redistribute. We're just gonna keep it simple. Carry the load. Zipping pockets here, hang on. Okay, main compartment. Okay, this one has 2, so we're gonna split the load. Scent strips. All right. The back pocket has 2 mesh pockets. The front has that zipper one. So let's just do it the way I used to do it. Books in the front. This is important in this bag because the books are narrower in width than the binders. So honestly, based on what I'm feeling and seeing here, the binders might not fit in that front pocket width-wise. I don't think they will, but the books do. So let's put all 3 books in there. And all 3 books fit very nicely. This is the main compartment of the 3, the biggest of them, that is. So, okay, let's leave that and zip it up. And then in the next compartment, okay, now we're getting heavy. Let me get my chair over here. Now we'll put the binders in the back. Again, same configuration, back to back. And those will definitely not fit in that middle pocket because they're wide. This can go just like we did before, up against the back. And that is it for binders. And then tech to tech. That's all that's in there. So we'll zip this up. And then tech pocket on the back here is a top loader. That one's a side loader, this one's a top loader. And we'll put that in there. Both of these can accommodate big laptops. And again, this one is a little tighter fit for everything. It's not quite as deep as that one, interestingly enough. But let's look at this. Okay, so this is what I mean. It's like at capacity. You really could not stick another book or another binder in there. It has enough available space for that thicker laptop. You have some room on top of the books, of course, you can jam stuff in, and that front pocket, but it's pretty well full. So I would say overall capacity, the extra large is slightly less than the large essential, for what that's worth. Okay, but differences on this one. This is a retail side item. This one is made from plastic bottles. It is water repellent, so school-wise, that is a good thing. Also, it is much more ergonomically designed, and it has an adjustable chest strap. So if you're carrying books and you have a long walk across campus or something, you can actually put that chest strap on, and it sort of just stabilizes the load, keeps things from moving around as much. So if you're like running to class, come on, we've all done that, right? Just kind of cinch it down and kind of keep it against you a little easier to maneuver. Again, this one has a carabiner on the outside, which is lovely, quick access. You can clip a water bottle on there, you can clip keys, you know, other things, but up to you. And it does have a trolley sleeve, which is quite nice. The other thing about this, remember I mentioned that the Lighten Up might be slightly more breathable than the cotton as far as the heat against your back. This is a step above by far. It has this mesh, and it's a padded mesh, but what the mesh does is it allows air to flow better so that you do have a little bit of built-in cooling option there. And you see on the back of the straps, it also has that same mesh for the same idea. So if you're someone like me that sweats a lot, that is a very, very helpful thing. Additionally, this also has two little cross straps here that you can clip other things on there as well. Like maybe you want a bag charm or some hand sanitizer or, you know, a quick access key on a stretchy thing for getting in and out of doors, whatever. I mean, so many things you can do with the bag. So that is your options there, and there still is room, even with it loaded, for your water bottle on the side. But you can also see, if I lay this down, you can see that sort of trapezoid shape, how it gets narrower to the front. And again, based on the binders barely fit back here, so they would not fit well in the other compartments. They're just too wide. Binders just are. Okay, so there you go. Let's put it on and see how heavy it is. This one I don't have a luggage tag for, but that's okay. Disregard my big white belly. Okay, actually feels very, very comfortable. It does have pretty good adjustability. Like I have it pretty loose even for me, but that's kind of how I like it. It's just easier. But if I did hook the chest strap, you can see how it kind of pulls it. Oops. Don't put it in crooked. Yeah, it just kind of holds the load better for you. And you can tighten that down. I'm totally not going to do that. Okay, but very comfortable. Oh, Lucy, I'm going to step on you, girl. You guys can't see her, but hey, big girl. How you doing? Lucy is not going to be with us much longer, sweet girl. You want to say hi? Yeah, nobody can see you. You're a good black dog. Good girl. You can see her tail. All right, anyway, sorry. So take the backpack off. All right, so that is the load. Loaded backpacks. Those are the only ones I brought out because those were the ones that were requested. And hopefully that satisfies all your curiosities. For Alexandria and for Asha specifically, please let me know if that answers your questions. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to washy washy. Bye for now.